I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame him. He's playing against Zenit. What? No. There's no way you just AFK'd, dove into 5 people of the enemy team, stood there, whipped that pistol, shot in the turn, and got out. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is VOD review. It's been a fat minute since we did one. We're gonna get straight into it. We're not gonna try to make the video long. We're gonna try to make it as short as possible. So today's submission comes from Widow J2R, as you guys replied to the community tab that I posted, and he said, battle tag Widowmaker. So there should be someone named Widowmaker here, and yes, it's the Mercy on the red team. His hero is Mercy, and the reasoning is he wants tips and improvements on Mercy, and the rank is PLAT 3, and he says, I think I did well as I could, but a bit of stumbles perhaps, but enjoy. So he just wants to know tips and tricks in general, and we will oblige. I'm not a Mercy main by any means, but I do know some Mercy things. Alright, I approve of the skin, by the way. Very W skin. Okay, so first and foremost, look at the team comp. I like Mercy here. You have synergy with the Junkrat, good pocket hero, Widow, Doom, very mobile, because your team is very mobile and you want a support that encourages that team play. So yeah. Right. Oh yeah, that was, yeah, you might want to be careful next time. You don't want to peek your head to res. Just because you can glide, this is like a very, very common mistake that a lot of Mercy players do. Just because you can glide infinitely doesn't mean that you should glide infinitely. You can, like, this is bad. Like, you want to avoid LOS, pocket the Widow while breaking LOS from the enemy Widow. So like, in higher elo games, you will get punished for stuff like that. I know it seems like very minor, but like, this is a very, very, I've seen this with every plat Mercy. This is a very common mistake. But by the way, I played with this guy before, and he's actually one of the very, very, very better Mercy. That's how we became friends, because I texted him. I was like, "Yo, thank you for the pocket." He played very well. I played Pharah on the, was it Paraiso? I think the name of the map is Paraiso. Yeah, he did really well. But yeah, try not to jump around a lot when you don't need to. I know Mercy is mobile, but keep in mind, you don't need to jump around a lot. So you can literally sit here, crouch, and just do the whole thing while just AFK. This is Mercy's job. Just because you can glide and mobile as hell, that doesn't mean, okay? But see, like now, that was risky because you were out of position. You almost missed that res. Got discorded because bad positioning, and now you're taking damage because bad positioning. You're deep in their backline. Yeah, definitely work on that positioning for sure. Because the thing is, your bad positioning doesn't show here because you're playing against Orion. Had you been playing against a Diva or an Echo or a Tracer, you would have been dead long time ago. But because their team comp is very stationary, like you're going against a very stationary team comp. Ilari, Ryan, Torbjorn, Zen, Hanzo. None of these are very punishing for you, so yeah. Okay, I don't mind the Valkyrie here. You're trying to encourage your Ryan to push in, but I don't know why your Ryan is so far back. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame him. He's playing against Zenit. What? No. Never. Let's not do that again, alright? You don't wanna. Like, you only did not die because this is Plat 5. Like, if I read your message correctly, this is Plat 5. This is why you. There's no way you just AFK'd, dove into 5 people of the enemy team, stood there, whipped that pistol, shot in the turn, and got out. And that, again, like, you doubled out on a mistake. Instead of getting out, you went back, stood in the dragon, canceled your, you know what I mean? Like, this is overall, again, work on that. You need to know when to disengage. Because keep in mind, just because you're not being punished for your bad plays doesn't mean that you're doing good. You're not being punished because you're playing in Plat 5. Like, very low, pretty much gold, so. Yeah, you want to just focus on the part, but you have a really, really good target priority. I know I've been flaming you this entire time, but your target prioritization is really good. You know, you're not a heal bot Mercy. Like, you know that you damage boost, so your damage boost, you know who to damage boost, and you're damage boosting a lot. So, and you're not abandoning your DPS. That's why, again, you got caught in that because you're bad positioning. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you see like how small things add up? Like, as a Mercy player, you should... Good rest, by the way. But as a Mercy, you should never get caught in stuff like that. So, yeah. Keep in mind, positioning. So far, your biggest mistake is positioning. But it looks like you know your movements. You have really a good target priority. So, you're not abandoning your DPS. I mean, like, this is literally how we met. So... Because you did not abandon me once when I was playing against like literally quadruple hits kind of the diva. You were with me the entire time. Good damage boost. I hope that you... Very risky res, but good res. But I would secure the entire area first before just insta-locking res. Don't be a res bot. Because see, like, you rest and you got out, you had to abandon your Pharah. Because you, like, that was already a lost fight. You know what I mean? Like... So make sure you don't rest every time somebody dies instantly. Just take a minute, take a second, just to look at the fight. Is it winnable? Is it safe? If I res the person, are they gonna die again? You know what I mean? Alright. I like this. So far, like, whenever you're reviewing a VOD, whenever you're VOD reviewing a Mercy, there's not much to VOD review except positioning and movements and target prioritization. And I'm happy with your target priority. You are staying with the DPS almost every time. Like, you're not abandoning your DPS. You know what I mean? Like, so far, the only thing that I'm not happy with is positioning. And it's very common because it's PLAT. You know what I mean? But you don't have a mindset of a PLAT mentality. But you have the mistakes of the PLAT. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going with the Ryan, you're good Valkyrie. Again, you want to try to be a little bit higher than this because, again, you almost got caught in another shatter. So, yeah. But, yeah, other than that, everything is good. You're not holding your Valkyrie for eternity. You're using it. Like, I like everything. But walk in the reses and, most importantly, your positioning. Okay, but just a tip for you here, because you asked me about tips, right? And this is a very, 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 very good tip that I'm about to give you here. And I'm not even a Mercy player, but it's just like game sense. So like, right now you've been pocketing the Junkrat a lot. Now, Junkrat is a good pocket target, but take a second every time, like apply this tip to every hero that you play. You're doing good, right? But what could you do that makes your like gameplay even better? For example, right here, you're pocketing a Junkrat, but if you pocket the Ashe, it would have been better. Now I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to answer this question. 5 seconds to answer. You can pause the video and answer, but the answer is because your Junkrat already has Tire. If you had been pocketing the Ashe since the beginning of this fight, she would be at least 60%, and by the end of this fight, she would have it. So you know what I mean? Like, if you pocket the Ashe here, if you prioritize pocketing the Ashe, you see what I mean? Yeah. But you've been prioritizing the Junkrat all the time. So because Bob is a game-winning ultimate. So yeah. Again, you're not staying with the Ashe here. I would in a fight like this, I would just stay with that Ashe. See, like, she just reached 60%. Again, bad res. I'm telling you. I already told you before. Don't be. I'm sorry for this, but I usually call people who that res. I don't want to say it because I don't want to swear on YouTube, but. Like, you immediately went for the res as soon as that Ana died. And it's bad. Don't do it. Do not die. Do not res everything that you see. But yeah, so far, the mistakes is just repetitive. It's the same things that you're doing. Positioning and reses. Alright. You already know the things that I've told you, so I don't have to repeat it every time. So okay, let's try to move on to something else. Yeah. Okay, let's just see. I want to know if that Ashe was already out of position. Did she reset? Oh, she's been there the entire time. Yeah, that's not your fault then. Yeah. Okay, so she was chilling here. Because there was a moment where you didn't go with her. Okay, she was being pushed. And this moment right here, I think you missed your jump, right? Or you didn't even know. Okay, you just like Oh my! You have no reaction. You have no reaction. See, like you were just looking. You could have easily moved yourself, like tilted yourself a little bit to the back, and then double jump to the Junkrat, and then Guardian Angel to the Ash. But your reaction time, you need to work. Yeah, you need to work on that. Yeah, yeah. Now the Torb already setting up on the body, so that's unresable. Yeah, too late. But I don't think even. I mean. I don't think you could have rested. Now that I think about it, because Torbjorn would have probably had his ability and he set up his third. Yeah, I mean, I guess even if you had a quick reaction, you know, that would have been probably unresable. But just generally speaking, for next time, you need to have much quicker reaction if you're gonna rank up, because Overwatch is a very fast-paced game. The higher the elo that you're playing, and the faster the game. Like, trust me, the games go much faster. I don't think the last round, like, I don't think you were the reason to stop your team from progressing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you're playing so bad that you're hindering your team from progressing into the game, that's when you actually like take a fucking 10 steps back and, like, you know, reevaluate. But no, definitely could have done better. But I don't think you're the reason to, like, stop your team from. But it could have went better. Like, if you pocketed the Ash more, you could have got Bob, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah. Again, you see, like, I don't like this. You being all over the place. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. Pick a target and just pocket. You see, like, you're so hyper focused on moving around the map like a little rat, and you're you're missing out on saving people. You see here, just a little tip for you. For example, here what you could have done better here. At least that's what I do. I know that Torbjorn here has his ability, like his overload. So when the Rhine pushed in, me healing the Torbjorn wouldn't do anything to him, because no matter what, Rhine's damage will not kill the Torbjorn in time. Like, Rhine's damage will not kill him in time. So what I would do is to damage boost the Torbjorn here to kill the Rhine faster. See? Yeah, but again, you were just focused on healing here. But I'm just like, because you asked for what you could have done better specifically, so, like, tip right there, because damage breakpoints. Because in higher elos, what differentiates what differs or what differentiates a good, like, a GM Mercy, for example, and like a Diamond Mercy, or like a Master's Mercy, is like a Mercy that knows when she should prioritize healing when someone is critical and damage boosting. You know what I mean? Because sometimes damage boosting someone will kill them faster before they die, and that's what you want to do. Because keep in mind, you always know more damage means, like, oh sorry, like best defense is a good offense. So yeah, but that's a good res. You made sure that LS is broken and everything. Okay, someone from my chat, Marie says, my tip for her is only use Guardian Angel when you have to. That's been literally what I've been trying to tell him. Literally, if you've been here for the past 10 minutes, I've been just moaning about it, like, positioning, don't go around using your content. Yeah, like, literally, I literally said this at the beginning of the video. So, like, I'm gonna read Marie's comment. Get better positioning that you have access to the team, but no LOS for the enemy. I literally said this at the beginning. Remember when you were pocketing the Widow? I was like, you can pocket her while breaking the LOS from the enemy Widow. You know what I mean? So yeah. Because the only reason you're not being punished so hard is because this is Gold 5. They don't know how to... They play so slow. They're mechanically, you know, not gifted. And they don't know how to punish. So yeah. But yeah, this could have been much better. Alright, so let's look at the team. Because, like, there's a lot of things that you're doing wrong that I'm not having the time to tell you what you could have done better, because you have a lot of mistakes you need to fix before you're asking for tips. Because you need improvements first before we go for tips, you know what I mean? So yeah. Far as off angling, here honestly, take a second to look at the team comps. This team comp Pharah counters heavily. I would fully stay with the Pharah here. Fully. Because she, you know, her, like, pocketing her here, because obviously she's gonna look off angle and stuff like that, and she's not gonna get punished. Wait, what? What a tire. Okay, what? Anyways, yeah. Good Valkyrie, and good target priority, resing the tank here. I like that. But yeah, the Pharah definitely could have survived there, by the way. Just letting you know. But you kind of banded her. Definitely. This could have been much better. I'm not gonna say horrible, I'm not gonna say tragic, but definitely could have been better. But is this competitive? Oh yeah, it is competitive, yeah. I always prefer competitive. Anyways, well, I hope that you found this VOD helpful, and I really hope you improve. I know that you can improve, because one of the reasons why we already met, because you're a good Mercy, you understand the fundamentals, but a lot of things that you need to improve on. Anyways, boys and girls, enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, share with your friends if you learned a thing or two, and comment down below if you guys want to review a game, and we shall catch you guys on the next one. Be to the bar.